G'day guys, and welcome back to Ados the Great YouTube channel. So in today's video guys, we're going to be covering my NRL tips for round 19. So as you see last week, I actually got 6 tips right. Let's just go over my tips for last weekend. Terrible take on that one. Probably should have backed Parramatta, but I thought the Titans could do it at home. Pretty good take in this one. Margin was a fair bit off, but yeah, it wasn't too bad. Obviously, I would have liked to have tipped the Cowboys, but Roosters were the team. They beat them quite easily. Got the Raiders right, so I'm happy with that. Even though the Sharks were the favoured team, I backed the Raiders and I got that tip right. Storm quite comfortably over the Knights. I'm surprised the Knights actually had 43% people backing it. Like, yeah, pretty crazy. Nearly tipped the Warriors in this one, but I backed the Panthers, and the Panthers came through quite easily there. Then this one, I thought the Broncos would get the job done. They didn't. And obviously, yeah, Rabbits got my tip there, and the tip percentage swung a bit at the end. Crazy, yeah. But yeah, it is what it is. Let's jump into round 19. Now, I will say this before we get too far into it. A lot of people are probably going to disagree with me because I am tipping a hell of a lot of upsets this week. So let's start with tonight's game. We have Parramatta versus the Raiders. The Raiders came off a really good win last week, and I think they can keep that going. Let's have a look at game info, see how everyone's tipping. Now the Eels, they're 93% tip percentage, and the Raiders are 7%. However, I do think the Raiders can get the job done here. Well, yeah, I think they're going into this game with pretty good form, and I think they'll get the job done. I'm backing the Raiders. We'll say by 4 points. Yeah, that's my tip for tonight's clash. Tomorrow night, a very easy tip for me. I'm backing the Roosters. I don't see the Knights winning this one. Knights looked pretty poor last week, and yeah, I just can't see the Roosters losing this game. So realistically, the Raiders are back in the 8 if that tip comes through, and the Knights will still move down further. Next game, Cowboys easily here. I think they'll put at least 20 points. I'm joking. Storm to win this one. I definitely think Melbourne will absolutely destroy the Cowboys. I think it'll probably be another 40-point win to the Storm. You look at the form of recent, Cowboys have lost their last 5. Storm have won, I think it's like their last 14 or something. So that Storm are definitely going to come out on top in that one. I think it'll be a fairly easy win for them. Next game, I'm hoping the Bunnies bounce back and have a really good game here. Actually going to this game, hopefully, if all goes well and COVID doesn't play its part. But yeah, back in the Bunnies here, I think they'll bounce back with a good 20-odd point win over the Warriors. The second of the Saturday games, I'm backing the Sea Eagles to absolutely flog the Tigers. I don't see the Tigers putting up much of a fight whatsoever. They did look fairly good last week against the Broncos in the second half, but with Tom Turbo, DCE, Jake all coming back this week, I don't see West Tigers getting even remotely close. I think Sea Eagles are really going to cement their spot in that top 6 here with a huge win over the West Tigers. Next game, pretty straightforward. I don't see the Broncos winning this one. Don't even see them coming close, to be honest. I think the the Panthers will win that one quite easily, especially with Jerome Luai back. They're going to get more of that organisation in the halves, and yeah, Panthers are just going to run rings around the Broncos in that one. Dragons could definitely win this game, but I do think the Titans will escape it fairly close. I don't think it's going to be, one-sided by any means. I think it'll be a fairly close game. Titans should win it by a lot with the teams on paper. The Dragons are obviously having to drop a few plays this week, but yeah, I think the Titans will get the job done there. Then finally, I am backing the Bulldogs. I was actually really surprised with how well the Bulldogs played last week. They absolutely came out to play against the Rabbitohs, and I do think that the Doggies can get this win. I think that they probably will beat the Sharks here. Once again, I know a lot of you are probably going to disagree with me, and that's fine. We're all entitled to our opinions. But yeah, I do think Canterbury can get the win there. So yeah, backing the Canterbury Bulldogs. Going through it again, guys. My tips for this week: Raiders to beat Parramatta, Roosters to beat the Knights, Storm to beat the Cowboys, Rabbitohs over the Warriors, Seagulls over the Tigers, Panthers over the Broncos, Titans over the Dragons, and Bulldogs to upset Cronulla. Right, guys, let me know your tips down in the comments below. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Thank you all so much for watching. And as always, guys, I'll see you on the next one. Thanks, guys.